This is the Starcraft 2 BSG Cup. We are in Game 4 of the finals between FlaminFlier, who spawns as the pink Protoss player in the top right, and he is playing against CaptainJack as the green Terran in the bottom left-hand corner. CaptainJack losing the last game to a 4-gate push. He tried to go for cloaked Banshees, do a bit of harassment, and they did harass. They killed the Nexus and all the probes, but then FlaminFlier came and killed his whole freaking base and then came back and defended those two Banshees, which had run out of cloak energy, and won that game. So it just goes to show, guys, Q to harass is awesome, and do it, but don't sacrifice everything else to do it, okay? Make sure you can follow it up, and make sure you can defend against these average pushes. Like, honestly, if you're playing against Protoss and you have a build and it can't hold off against 4-gate, rethink the build, because a lot of Protoss are 4-gating. It is strong, and it is very good pressure. It's also an all-in, though, because it's very hard to expand and come back from that. Anyway, we'll go into that later. Nice wall-in again here from CaptainJack. Last game we did actually notice with his wall-in, he left his bunker. By his bunker, I completely mean supply depot down, so he could just walk in without having to kill anything. It wouldn't have affected the game at all, but small things like that, just that's the kind of stuff you need to improve on to get sort of up into diamond level. So learn that kind of stuff. Gateway going down here. Only one gateway this time. He did go 2-gate last game and then 4-gate. So like went 2-gate, then got Cybercore. I don't like that so much. If you go 2-gate, go 2-gate and push in, get some zealots into his base and then transition to 4-gate. Don't just like do nothing. Oh, has he got this? Oh wow, so he got the surround with the probes and then pull them all back and doesn't kill the SCV. So small error there. Honestly, guys, if you're going to kill SCVs like that, it makes you feel smart if you grab all your drones and attack, but it actually costs you a lot of money. Like, how many drones is that? 14 times 5, that's how much minerals you basically miss from doing that. Grab 4, you can get a surround with 4, and if you're good with your micro, you can kill that probe or drone if you want. Sometimes you just let it go unless it's really going to cause you issues. Steps of War, being a very small map as well, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw early pushes. Steps of War obviously being Zerg's worst nightmare, being very hard to take bases and hard to build units after they leave their base. As Zerg, you want to wait until they start moving out with their army before building yours. On Steps of War, your units aren't built in that time, so horrible map for Zerg, but these two should like it. We do have a quick tech lab coming down from CaptainJack. This is very, very, very much the same build that he does with his Marine all-in. You remember that one where he sends the SCVs and all the Marines? Yeah, that one. That's the same build, I think, with the quick tech lab. Gets stim with it when he has enough minerals, obviously. We'll just keep an eye on that, and then just builds a lot of Marines. In fact, wow, he just completely ignored me and built a Marauder. So, hey, I'm really good at picking builds today, guys. Awesome. What we have got up here, we have Twilight Council. So he's going for that Zealot Legs build, or even DTs. Hey, who knows? But yeah, the Zealot Legs build, which is pretty good. I mean, Zealots do very well against Bio. Put sentries in there to stop the Bio from running away, because really you can stim and run away. But with sentries, put shields up, you trap them in there, and Zealots just completely run through those Bio. You need supporting units though. Still kind of push, you can go here. Maybe just a basic Marine Marauder push. He's getting stim. Interesting to see if he goes for a stim timing push, where he waits for stim to finish and then pushes out with whatever he's got. Whether he all-ins or not with the SCVs is another question. We'll wait and see. We do see one little sentry, and is he going to expand now? I think he's going to expand. That's, I dare say, an error on this map. I'd really, unless you're Zerg, don't expand very quick on this map, being Steps of War. It is very sort of rushed-like. He sends his Zealot forward to have a look what his opponent's doing. He will see the Marauders and he will see the Marines, and he's getting a third barracks as well. So I don't think this is going to be an all-in. I think he's just, having a bit of a poke around. What buildings you got? A couple of Marauders. Awesome. Okay. Obviously wasn't intended to do damage, just seeing what kind of tech he's got. And if we just check his vision for a second, let's see what he saw. So he saw 2 racks, saw Tech Lab, saw the depot, and saw those units. So 3 Marine, 3 Marauder. So if you inspect, wow, okay. So in the time it's taken for me to have a look at that, he's got a Templar Archives out because he's searching Psystorm. So this is like super quick high Templars. Yeah, good against Mass Marine, Marauder Marine. Could be good, but you can't just build Templars. You need something to back it up and take the damage. Obviously 2 more gates going down now, but this push here is the perfect timing push. His stim is just finishing. He's going to walk in here, and he has 3 Zealots. No sentry to wall. He's only got 1 gateway, and I think it's going to be almost impossible here for FlaminFlier to hold off against this push. Here they come now. Zealots come walking in. Kill not even 1 Marine, and they're running away. Oh, this is going to be very, very bad for him. Has he got Warp Gate research? Yeah, he's got his Warp Gate starting to come up now. but this is not going to be nearly enough. These probes need to kill everything. Oh, don't pull back with probes, send them back in. I think he's waiting for Psystorm to finish, but honestly, he doesn't have enough energy for it. Zealot warping in now, good spot to warp it in. Right next to the units. He might even chase this push off, but he's going to lose a lot of probes doing that. Let's check the income tab really quickly here. 17 against 20. Obviously, Protoss has not got mills, so slight advantage there. One Templar out. That is a very expensive unit, and 3 Stim Marauders just running at it going, yeah, okay, I'm going to kill you now. Probes come out now. Marauders have basically just killed themselves with Stim. All it needs is now one Stalker to come out and kill them all. But they're still killing probes. Hey, this is looking very, very, very bad for the Cross player. Falling way far behind. He finally fends it off. He's down to 11 probes against 20 as the next push leaves his base. He does have a lot more Marines in this push though, which means a Templar being warped now will do a bit more damage. Has he got a Templar in here? He's got 1 Templar out. It does not got enough energy for Psystorm. He needs 10 more. A Psystorm on those Marines will do a lot of damage, but there's still 2 Marauders, plus they will stim, and they will do a lot of damage. There are only 4 Zealots out. He still needs 3 more energy, 2 more energy, 1 more energy, and the Storm should go down now. Oh, he dies just before the Storm goes off. That is huge. Wow, that was so close. He almost got a Storm out, and that Storm would have probably killed all those Marines. That was... he probably had like a split second there where he was on 75 energy. But he's going to lose this game now. He's going to lose every single probe he has, and then this Zealot Sentry isn't going to probably do much to him. Yeah, Sentries don't do much damage. Yeah, they're great, but by themselves, they just get killed. Good game, and it looks like FlaminFlier will go down, and CaptainJack will win this tournament. There you go. So, he was looking pretty down last game, but comes back and just pushes a solid Marine water timing push as his opponent to try going very quick Templars. Well played by both players, and well played to everyone that played in this tournament. It is awesome to see people participating in tournaments at this level. Hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll try and upload these to YouTube as soon as possible. Thanks for watching.